the 1st, the 4th, and indeed across the rest of the country it'll stay bright for the rest of this afternoon and also on the mild side. But things will be changing over the next 24 hours. You can see this massive hook of cloud in the Atlantic that is heading our way, and that will bring some very different weather tomorrow. But for the time being, we're still under the influence of the high pressure across the UK, so that's why we're seeing the reasonable weather that we are. So across Scotland then, in fact, most parts of eastern Scotland will see the best of the weather. Towards the west, the skies are turning a little bit more hazy now. Hazy cloud coming in from the west. Across northern parts of England here, some good sunny spells around. The clouds been breaking through the course of the morning and into the afternoon across Lincolnshire and the Midlands as well. But just like yesterday, it is very cloudy across the southern counties here. In fact, there could even be a light spot of drizzle here and there. And the weather is not likely to change across Cornwall, Devon, right along towards the Kent coast. It'll stay cloudy here. But across Wales, I think we're going to see a little bit more brightness. And certainly for Northern Ireland, yesterday it was a cracking day, and it'll remain very pleasant for the rest of the day as well. But some changes going on tonight. Well, first of all, temporarily, we are going to see a frost developing across eastern Scotland, possibly down to 0 degrees. But then after around midnight, freshening winds from the southwest will blow in some thicker cloud, outbreaks of rain, and as a result, temperatures will rise to around about 4 degrees across Scotland, and to the south we're expecting a frost-free night as well, of around about 6 to 8 degrees Celsius. And that's because this mild air is coming in because of a low pressure which is swinging in from the Atlantic, some strong winds as well, and some of us are familiar with the isobars tightly packed, and that of course means strong winds. So we could actually see gale force winds rattling up through the Irish Sea into Northern Ireland, gusts of around about 50 miles an hour, certainly not out of the question. But it looks as though the rain and the wind will mostly stay towards the west during the course of Monday afternoon. Perhaps some drizzly bits across the Midlands and Wales and parts of eastern Scotland, but certainly a very different day compared to what we've had today. And that certainly sets the scene for the new coming week. It will be mild with spells of rain on balance, with just temporarily some dry weather from time to time, but on the whole quite a cloudy week. So then let's have a look at Tuesday then. Still the area of low pressure across us, a weather front crossing the country, so we are going to see at least some showers on Tuesday that is, all the way from northern parts of Scotland through northern England down into the south. But it will be another very mild day, around about 10-12 degrees Celsius. Now for a time on Wednesday we are going to see some drier weather. This little bump of high pressure between low pressure systems is across the UK, but very soon yet another weather front will bring some rain and wind across parts of the country. So still a few showers around early in the day on Wednesday, but then the more general rain comes in from the southwest. But still with the Atlantic winds it will be mild, and we'll keep those Atlantic winds blowing around this high low pressure into the UK. However, there is a little bit of uncertainty with regards to some cold air sitting across parts of the North Sea. Well, it could just about affect Scotland, bringing some snow across the high ground, but essentially the mild air will win as we head towards the end of the week. That Atlantic influence with spells of rain coming in, and guess what, that continues into Friday as well. Showers circulating around this low pressure, so quite a showery day on Friday, but I think we will see some dry weather around, so it's certainly not all doom and gloom. And you can see that boundary zone between the cold air far in the north towards the milder air in the south. So in summary, it's a cloudy and damp week. So over to